All right, what's going on? You are here because you are exactly like me. You're a veteran dad, lost, but you said you're 100% committed to change. I'm about to show you how the Ultimate Dad System can change your life so you can be the hero of your life and finally regain momentum after the military. My friend, I know exactly what it's like to be in your position right now, and I'm about to share with you my story, how the Ultimate Dad System can change your life. So you're going to sit back for the next 15, 20 minutes, take notes, take action, and you're about to change your life. Let's do it. All right. So right now in your life, you've separated from the military, but something's going on. You can't quite figure out what's going on in your life. You lack the structure, you lack motivation, you lost yourself as a man, and being a father is a lot more difficult than you've ever thought it would be in your whole entire life. So I'm going to give you exactly what you need to be the hero of your own movie. But first, you have two choices right now. You can take the red pill or the blue pill. The first pill, the red pill, is where you keep telling yourself those same old stories over and over. It's the reason why you're here right now. Your self-doubt, lack of motivation, exhausted, frustrated, not really sure where you're at. And you keep telling yourself the same old shit over and over and over so you can become the victim of your own story, so you can stay where you're at and you can stay frustrated. Or you can take extreme ownership for what's going on in your life, face the man in the mirror, learn some new shit, become a badass man, a badass father, lose weight, build muscle, and be the hero of your own movie. The choice is up to you. Let's move on. So how to become the own hero of your own movie and have a rewarding life after the military. Good old military. You see, I separated 8 years ago today, so I know exactly what you may be thinking. And I'm going to tell you my story and how it can help you. Let's do it. So is this worth your time? Well, dude, you could spend about 15 to 20 minutes scrolling on this thing, Netflix, YouTube, you name it, just wasting away the time. Or you can spend the next 15, 20 minutes learning about the Ultimate Dad System, figuring out why you're having struggles getting back your life after the military, and how you can become the best father with the Ultimate Dad System. You see these guys in front of you? They're exactly like you. And I've helped them transition out of the military and become some of the best fathers they can be and the best role models they can be. And more importantly, the best man that they've ever been. If you stay towards the end, I'm going to send you my Ultimate Dad Success Guide, where it's going to have workouts and nutrition and everything you need to get started and get your life back on track. I'll send you the recording replay of this video, and I'll also give you the opportunity to schedule a coaching call with me. There's limited spots available in my Ultimate Dad coaching system. I only take 50 dads at all times, and right now, dads are crushing it, which you're about to find out how in the next few minutes. So over the next 20 or 30 minutes, you're going to not only learn about the Ultimate Dad lifestyle and what it can do for you and why you need it in your life right now. You're going to learn about the Ultimate Dad strength system as well. These two things combined are ultimately going to help you be the hero of your own movie and create the life that you wanted, just like you were in the military, but even better. Because I know what it's like, as a Marine for 10 years, perfectionism was something that I struggled with. Every single day we were scrutinized to be perfect. Make the bed an eighth of an inch that, mop the floor. This had to be perfect. Yada, yada. The list goes on and on and on. And after I separated, I had trouble with everything. I felt like I was all alone. I rushed into my life, and that leads me to where I am today. So if you can agree to this, I will show you the Ultimate Dad System. All I need is your attention. Squirrel! Have you ever seen Over the Hedge? I know my little girl, she's seen that a bunch of times. She loves it. That's where that squirrel comes from. I need you to pay attention, right? Do not get distracted. If you're watching on this phone, try not to do it while you're driving, and make sure you give yourself enough time to really take in this information. I need you to take notes, brother, because this is going to be some important information. I guarantee you're lacking some of these things in your life or all of them in your life, and that's why you're here right now. And of course, I need you to take action, because without action, this is just motivation, and you're going to lose drive, and you're never going to get the results that you want to get. So who the heck am I? Well, my name's George Calantis, and I'm exactly like you because I'm a busy father. Like I said, 8 years ago, I separated from the Marine Corps after 10 years of honorable service. When I got out, I had no freaking clue what was to come next. I was scared. I was alone. I drove across country from California to New Hampshire, and I just moved on. It was one of the hardest decisions I ever made. And as a Marine, some of you guys may be Marines watching this, perfectionism was something I struggle with. So I rushed into it. I got an MBA. I took a job overseas. I met this girl before I went. She waited for me. We got married. I rushed into a career. We had a little daughter, a house, all at the same time. Now, a few years later, I'm getting a divorce. Why? Because I still continue to struggle with perfection. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, and that's why I'm speaking to you right now. So I'm a business owner and a strength coach. I work 15-hour days, sometimes 20. I'm at the gym all day. I'm building the Ultimate Dad coaching system. I'm a competitive athlete, bodybuilding and powerlifting, ran a few marathons, and I'm a published writer. I'm not doing all this to try to impress you, but I want to let you know that I know exactly what it feels like to be in your shoes. And I'm exactly like you. And I'm going to show you why I created the Ultimate Dad System and how it can help you. Because a few years back, 3 years ago, after I transitioned from the Marine Corps, and a few years later, when I had my first girl, and probably my only girl that I may ever have, life hit me like a ton of bricks. Seriously, I took on everything. I thought I was supposed to do it all. I thought I was doing everything that the man was supposed to do, providing, working hard, changing careers, taking care of his little girl, and bam, life hit me like a ton of bricks. I was so exhausted because I had 3 jobs, and I fell asleep at the wheel. You see that picture on the left there? That's about when my daughter is about 1 year old. I gained 35 pounds in that picture. I'm usually sitting about 150 to 160 pounds. I'm almost 190 there. I felt the worst, even though I'm smiling. I was overweight. I was exhausted. I was frustrated. I was never hanging out with friends and family. I was yelling at my wife, and I would come home and drink. 6-packs were my friend. I didn't know what to do. Then luckily one day, I did fall asleep at the wheel, but I was okay. And when I woke up, I knew something had to change. And that's when I started to think, fuck, if I'm going through this same thing, how many military dads after the military are going through the same exact thing that I'm going through, struggling with perfection, struggling to find that path? And that's why I created the Ultimate Dad System. And I took up competitive powerlifting, competitive bodybuilding, ran marathons, and became a coach. And this is where I'm at. And this is why I know I can help you get the life that you want to live. The Ultimate Dad Movement. My mission is to empower Ultimate Dad within you by remaining confidence in your life so you can live a life of greatness through conquering limiting beliefs and leaving a legacy behind. That means just because you're away from the military and you're lost your life, it doesn't mean that you can't get it back. It means that you need structure. It means that you need guidance. It means that you need to be part of a brotherhood again. And that's the mission of the Ultimate Dad Movement. Why? Because most dads do not understand the level of greatness they can achieve, especially life after the military, because it's insanely scary. We feel like we have to do it all. But in reality, there's a lot of help around us, and I'm going to give you that help. And it's not because you don't want to get better, but it's because life is insane after the military. They don't really teach us how to transition or what comes next. You do your time, you say you're getting out, and they give you a little class, and then you get out, and you know, it's like, what the heck, right? That's what happened to me. So my vision is to lead and transform 1,000 veteran dads so they can look good, feel amazing, and become the ultimate dad by giving them a system that allows them to have accountability, structure. They can build muscle, burn fat. They can plan for retirement. They can get the jobs they want. This is what the Ultimate Dad Movement is about. It's not just about health and fitness, because I understand what it's like to go through life after the military and struggle, and I still struggle every single day. But what you're about to see in the next few minutes is going to change your life, and I know you're going to love it. So before I give you my system, we're going to do a little visual technique that I know that you're going to love, right? So I want you to close your eyes. If you're driving, don't worry about this, but just hear me talk here. So before I give you my system, I want you to close your eyes. All right. As you close your eyes, I want you to envision the man you are today. And most likely, there's some things you don't like about that man. Think about them. Think about 3 things. Now, I want you to imagine 1 year from now, we're having the same exact conversation on the phone, on this video call, and you are the man that you want to be 1 year from now. What does he look like? What does he feel like? What does he move like? How is his friends and family talking about him? What kind of job does he have? Where is he headed in life? What adventures is he taking? That's the shit I want you to keep in your system right now, because that's the shit that's going to get you results. Because emotion drives action, and that emotion is going to get you the results, not the health and fitness, brother. You've already done that. If you think back to being in the military, the reason why you were a leader and the reason why you were successful is because it came from the heart, because you were part of something. And that's what the Ultimate Dad System is about. So the 3 keys to becoming the ultimate dad and becoming the hero of your own movie. Let's do it. There's 3 reasons why you are where you're at right now, life after the military. It's because you don't know how to achieve your peak performance state. You got lost. It's because you need a path. And it's because you don't have a higher sense of purpose. You need that accountability back. These 3 things I've taken from my years of experience as a Marine and coaching dads just like yourself and put them together in the Ultimate Dad System. Without these 3 things, you will continue to fail, and you will continue to be where you're at right now. And eventually, life will get worse, and I don't want that. So what the heck is peak performance state? As you can see this map here, taking ownership requires tremendous strength. I want you to think about the things that you did in the military. I know for me, there was a lot of times where I had to face the man in the mirror and overcome that fear by just getting into it and get it done and training hard every single day. When you face the man in the mirror, it requires you to leave your ego aside and put down the what's wrong versus what right conversation. It requires you to let go of having the right and wrong belief, but rather adopt a new system that will get you the result that you want for the ultimate outcome. Because you today, right now, you're facing so many different things. 6 months, 30 days, you have daily environments, confidence, physiques, relationships, careers, family, sex drive, sleep, energy. There's just so much shit out there. And it's hard for us as dads, especially after the military, to want to put our ego aside and ask for help and to be able to admit that we need help and be able to admit that this thing of life is a lot harder than in the military. Right? So peak performance state is where you're going to achieve a confident state every single day of your life. You're going to be calm because I know as a Marine, my temper's like that. And I've learned how to step back and appreciate the presence. You're going to be challenged. This isn't going to be easy. In fact, health and fitness, that's going to be the easiest part. But facing the man in the mirror, facing the facts, that's not going to be easy. And that's what achieving peak performance state is about. You're going to be focused every single day. You're going to be part of a brotherhood that's going to allow you to check in. I'm going to give you challenges, and it's going to allow you to hone in on what you really want to achieve and who you really want to become. You're going to be instinctive. No longer going to think about things. You're going to start to make decisions every single day because I'm going to hold you accountable, and so are the other guys in the group. So after you achieve those things every single day, there's a reason why most dads in your position, most veteran dads in your position, never achieve peak performance state. And let me tell you, it's 4 things. And this might be the military's fault, or it might be something you learned as a kid. See, right now, you're framed, this little stick figure is inside that circle. And you're surrounded by a series of triggers and problems and obstacles. These triggers and obstacles and problems every single day, it's like going up and down, right? We don't know which way to go. See, in the military, we had a path. Like in the Marine Corps, it was called BAMSIS. We begin the planning, arrange for reconnaissance, make for reconnaissance, right? Recon, collect stuff. And then we had a 5-paragraph order that allowed us to do the things we wanted to do, right? So unfortunately, life out of the military isn't exactly like life in the military. So there's 4 invisible roadblocks that are preventing you from getting what you want. These are the stories that we tell ourselves, either from past performance or current day, right? We keep telling ourselves the stories so we don't get better, so we don't be the hero of our own movie. The surroundings, this is your work, your environment, your friends, these are things pulling you down when you don't even think about it the most. Your identity is everything you've done up until this point in your life who make up who you are. Whether or not you want to believe it, everything you've done is why you're at where you're at right now. And then your path. This is your vision and your purpose. You don't have one of those. And these are the 4 things that are preventing most veteran dads from achieving greatness again. Life after the military is amazing. You just need to know to tap into these 4 things so you can ultimately become the ultimate dad. So why you'll succeed now? Because I'm going to help you let go of that victim mentality. I'm going to help you take extreme ownership so you can acquire new skills, so you can expand and you can grow. No more are you going to tell yourself a story and feed into those negative beliefs. I'm going to help you achieve success and achieve greatness because I'm going to help you forge a new identity. I'm going to help you build new habits. I'm going to help you break through your plateau in bullshit stories. So here's just some success stories from guys in the program, right? You got the guy over there, right? He feels like Rocky. He's a master gunnery sergeant. He's still in the Marine Corps. Then you got down below. This guy's a major, right? He's working out every day and feeling absolutely amazing. Then you guy up left, he's down south in the reserves, right? He was sick and tired of where his life's at, so now he's facing the man in the mirror and making huge choices. And this guy in the middle here, he got out, lost, gained a bunch of weight, lost his path, and I helped him in 5 weeks achieve healthy habits, and now he's living with his wife. They're working out together, and he's never felt better. This is what the Ultimate Dad System is about, and this is where it starts. So number 2, the reason why you're where you're at and why you can never get the results you want and why you feel frustrated is because you don't have a path. You need a path to forge a new structure, to forge a new body, right? To build muscle, to burn fat, and to become the man that you want to become. You don't have a clear path, it's not your fault. 1, the military has messed us all up, from running to crazy workouts and just a bunch of different stuff. I know it's a lot better now, but when I was in, it was just a tornado of shit that they throw at you, making you run tons of miles, tons of sit-ups, crunches, pull-ups, you name it. And we'd work ourselves into complete exhaustion, which is good for mental toughness, but not really good for overall health. So right now, you're going through a bunch of workout confusion from the military, but also life after the military because of YouTube, social media, excuses on why you don't want to get shit done because you have long work days. You got fad diets. I can't blame you. This diet, that diet. You got internet garbage, friends and family telling you don't need to change. And then you got young trainers just flooding you with information out there. And no wonder why your life is a whirlwind. I don't blame you, man. And that's why I'm here, because I'm going to help you create a new path, right? As you can see here, we got this guy on the left, right? He's an old veteran. He's almost skipped his workout. But I was telling him, hey, I did a daily revelation and tell him how I didn't want to get up at 3:30 in the morning, but I got up anyways. It was cold. It was raining. It was snowing. Very cold in the morning. We're in Boston, driving to Boston from New Hampshire. I got up and went. And then this guy was motivated. He almost skipped his workout. Then you got the guy in the middle here, right? This guy is a old Navy vet. He's just, was all over the place in his life. He lost a few pounds in a few weeks. And then the last guy on the bottom there, he was on a downward spiral working with 3 kids, old air traffic controller. I helped him get back on his path and get back his life. So the third part of why you're not where you want and how I can help you achieve greatness and life after the military is environment and accountability. You see, most veteran dads, they don't have the support and accountability that they need to succeed. They're used to having the accountability and the structure inside the military. But what happens when we get out? Shit, no one cares. You got the VA system, which is good, but it's not what it wants to be. And that's why this Ultimate Dad system is what you need, right? You must surround yourself with others who are going through the same struggles to overcome the obstacles. It's exactly like you were in the military. I know I went through multiple deployments and guarded American embassies, and every time we had struggles, we would just bond together and we would cry and laugh. You know what it's like. This is why I created the Ultimate Dad system. So why do you need this environment? Because you're going to get inspired again to take action every day. You're going to feel part of something. You're going to feel like you have to step up to the plate. You don't want to let down your teammates. You don't want to let down the brothers, and you don't want to let down your family and friends. Others are going to go through the same exact obstacles. I got guys posting stuff left and right, and we're bouncing off each other ideas, and we're learning every single day, and guys are growing and they're taking action, right? And you are the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you continue to surround yourself with your friends and family who pull you down, what's going to happen? Right? Why not come in to the Ultimate Brotherhood and learn some new skills and continue to grow? So the secrets of the Ultimate Dad system, what's inside? Well, as you can see, I created the system because 1, I was in the Marine Corps and I wanted something to be part of a higher purpose, right? I wanted to create a brotherhood. But 2, last year I did some bodybuilding, right? And that picture on the left, I actually came in 2nd place, and I busted my ass off. I did 2 back-to-back shows, 2nd place on both of them. This little guy in the middle, the right, that one, he's also a Marine. And when I learned about this whole entire time while we were talking the show, I knew he was going to beat me. He was looking great. Found out he was a Marine. I found a Marine. We started talking more. And the brotherhood, what we noticed is it didn't matter what we looked on stage, but we all went through the same exact thing to get up there on stage, and we knew what it felt like. He came in 1st, I came in 2nd, and now we're really good friends. Speaking of that, when you come into the brotherhood, I'm going to make you sign a declaration of commitment, just like you signed the oath when you signed up for service. It's the same exact thing you're going to do when you get here. Because when you commit to yourself and your friends and your family, that ultimately makes you get results. And then, of course, I'm going to give you accountability weekend check-ins where you're going to have 3 tasks weekly that are going to make you put in the work so you can get the results that you want. And every single week, we're going to review them. And then I'm going to have you check in daily, because ultimately it's what this system is about: accountability, purpose, and structure. And it's what most veteran dads lack after the military. And it's why I know that you can finally be the hero of your own movie by joining the Ultimate Dad system. So how can you become the Ultimate Dad? Well, you're going to have these 3 things together: mental toughness, your path with customized workouts and nutrition, and accountability. Because honestly, think about it. When was the last time you actually did something for yourself? We're used to, as guys, especially veteran dads, doing everything for all those around us, our friends, our families, and we forget about ourselves. No more, my friends. Time to take care of yourself. So now I've shown you how to do it. I want you to now do the same exact thing we did about 10 or 15 minutes ago. Imagine where you could be in 12 months from now. What is your character? What is encompassed around your whole entire life? How does your job feel? How does your energy feel? How does your libido feel? How do you connect with your friends and your family, your spouse, your partner? What is going on? Imagine what it's going to be like 12 months from now if you put all these things together, and you can finally be the hero of your own movie. So you can have more confidence, you can feel better, look better, and just feel absolutely fucking amazing. Meet Ben. Ben was an air traffic controller. Get out of the Marine Corps. He lost his life. He had 3 kids. Not his life, sorry. He just lost his way. He has 3 kids. He was on a downward spiral. He found me, reached out to me on Facebook, said, hey, I saw you doing some coaching. And I said, sure, how can I help? I helped him achieve a healthy lifestyle through just body weight workouts for the first 30 days so he can get back into the system. I didn't have him go on a diet. And now ultimately he's down south in Texas, living the life he's wanted, and he's never felt better. He's connecting with his wife, his kids, and his career is at an all-time high. Meet Todd. This guy's one of my best friends. He was in my wedding, also a Marine, right? We joined around the same time. He got out a few years before I did, and he had a hard time transitioning. He had a hard time getting a job, hard time finding full-time jobs. It was just very difficult. He went to school, used the VA bill. He couldn't get situated. And then I got out and we got together and he said, hey man, how can I get in shape? I want to be back to what I was like in the Marine Corps. I said, well, first of all, you got a few kids and you're married. It's totally different. Second of all, how much are you drinking? We took a look at that first. Then we broke that down and we took it off. We didn't even talk about health and fitness. I broke down his lifestyle. He faced him in the mirror. And then 1 year later, he's absolutely crushing life. He's got his full-time job. He's never felt better. You see, the Ultimate Dad system isn't just about health and fitness. That's the cornerstone to a foundation to get you the results that you want. But ultimately, I care about who you are as a man so you can become a better man, so you can finally be the hero of your own movie and live the life that you've always wanted to get your structure and accountability back. So do you remember the agreement we talked about at the beginning? If I asked you and showed you how you could become the ultimate dad, what would happen? You would agree to schedule a 10-minute consultation to custom-made a plan for you. But now is the time to change. So look, you ready to change? I want you to click on that link below. Like I said, in this whole entire program, I won't have any more than 50 spots, right? And spots are going fast because I love helping military dads and they're getting shape and guys are sticking around. So if you're serious about changing your life and you're ready to take action, because I know you watch this video, click that link below and we're gonna hop on a call. I'm gonna pinpoint exactly why you are struggling, show you how the Ultimate Dad system can actually help you individualize a plan to get you going, right? So what's next? Is the 10 minutes of the call worth your time and worth changing your life? Or are you going to watch this video and do absolutely nothing and be stuck for the rest of your life? Because seriously, when is the best time to start? I know you might be scared to invest in your health because there's a lot of slackers out there, a lot of information out there, and it can be scary. But honestly, why are you watching this video? Why are you here right now? I know you want to change. You just need to make that investment. I guarantee you it's going to be one of the best investments you've ever had in your whole entire life. There's a reason why you're here right now, and the reason is because you want to be somewhere you're just stuck. So you have two choices, red pill, blue pill. Keep telling yourself the same old shit, be stuck and frustrated and keep complaining and being that depressed dad and never get the results you want, or come on over to the other side, learn new skills, and finally become the man that you've always wanted to be so you can feel better than you were after life in the military. Thanks again. Look forward to hearing you on the call. Talk soon.